On top inside Edo today, onto COVID-19, Edo State government don launch Edo Best Homeschool e-learning program for primary school children with the Edo State.
As a new academic calendar begins today during this period of lockdown, it is my pleasure to announce that we have provided an alternative source of schooling for our children during this lockdown period.
Onto the yamayama disease wey dem dey call coronavirus disease wey dey affect everywhere for the world, so tey e come still waka reach Edo State. Na im make Edo State government don shut down schools for Edo State make dem for fit control the spread of the disease. We go sabi say government say make all the school children sit down for house when dem be don dey near the end of second term, and today wey be 27th April 2020, na dem suppose resume third term, but dem no go fit resume unto say the virus still dey waka for everywhere.
Today, the 27th of April 2020, is a day when schools are supposed to resume for their third term academic calendar. Unfortunately, the COVID-19 pandemic has affected the course of human activities globally, and Edo State is not an exception. In order for us to check the spread of the coronavirus, our schools were closed down late last term and are likely to remain closed for this term. However, to keep our children engaged, we launched the Edo Best Homeschool e-learning program with mobile tutors while the children were on holidays.
This one na the reason wey make Edo State government don launch wetin dem call Edo Best Homeschool e-learning program. This na program wey teachers go fit take dey teach their school children online, even as dem dey house, so that dem go fit dey learn. Edo State Governor Godwin Obaseki talk am as im dey launch the program for Edo State Government House of Benin City. Say the teachers dem go fit dey put lessons for Subeb website every day, so that parents for Edo State go fit download dey teach their children for this holiday wey coronavirus disease don bring come. Obaseki talk say the teachers and parents of private school fit still visit the website to get the lessons, as e be say the lesson no be for only public school children.
In the past 3 years, while we constructed and reconstructed over 200 schools, we also invested in the learning methods of our children and made it technology-driven by training our teachers and providing over 10 million learning materials, including textbooks and other educational materials for teachers and students. These investments in the basic education sector have prepared us for this period. And with Edo Best at home, we now want our pupils to build on the significant learning gains recorded in the last 2 years. Thus, Edo Best at home is an adapted online version of Edo Best, which is designed to cater to the educational needs of children from early childhood care, development and education, that is ECCDE, to junior secondary schools, JSS, in public schools. Private schools are also welcome to access the materials in Edo Best at home that will be uploaded to the Edo Subeb website regularly.
Where can see governor talk say Edo State government dey do collabo with MTN, so tey na free to take enter the website. This one mean say you no need data and na free of charge to log on to the website. You no go pay put or use your data.
Our Edo Best at home model is designed to offer up to 4 hours of learning daily. And this content will be available, which means that children can access the day's lessons at any time throughout the day. We are partnering with MTN to provide zero data access and a two-way SMS at no cost to parents.
Governor Obaseki come through a better salute give MTN and Bridge International Academy where them take the do collab with Edo State government on top this Edo Best Homeschool e-learning program. Una go remember say Ministry of Education and Post-Primary Education Board zone they do TV lessons give secondary school children since, and this one will help them prepare well for their major exams so you go so waka come.
The support of our partners, the MTN and Bridge International Academies, for their respective roles in the implementation of Edo Best at home. Without their support, it would have been very difficult, if not impossible, to make Edo Best at home possible. The design principles follow the same as the Edo Best approach, which is delivered to our pupils using various platforms including computers, smartphones, and future phones.
Governor talk say Edo State governments go share ogbonge care packs of food wey no dey spoil give the parents and guardians of children wey get special needs. Plus, them go dey give lessons to them so that the special children go fit dey learn as their mates dey learn too.
We are going to distribute care packs of non-perishable food items and appropriate educational materials to parents and guardians of special needs pupils and students across the state. We already have plans to stay in touch with their parents and guardians throughout the period of partial lockdown.
Make una sabi say Edo State government go share these care packs for parents and guardians of special children where they Benin City, Uromi, Afuze, and Auchi. As e be say na these places na school for special children dey for Edo State.
The care packs are going to be distributed to parents and guardians in Benin City, Uromi, Afuze, Auchi, where we currently have schools that cater exclusively to children with special needs. We are aware that there are children with special needs that attend regular schools under our inclusive education framework. We have not left them out.
Obaseki talk say Edo State government will continue to do their best to fix stop the waka of this Imayama disease for Edo State.
I want to end by ensuring you, our dear parents, and the good people of Edo State that I am committed to doing everything. We are confident that we will emerge victorious in the fight against the spread of the virus in Edo State.
Now here we see this ogbonge informate reach on top inside Edo today. On top say Edo State government don launch Edo Best Homeschool e-learning program for primary school children wey dey Edo State. Make them for fit dey learn even as them dey for house. Make una sabi say na T Live Media na bring this ogbonge informate come give una as dey hot.